Which way should I put it? Hi. Hey guys. So I'm in my room right now. I just kind of wanted to express some stuff. Basically some personal accomplishments that I've had for the past probably a few weeks, maybe 2.5. So some good things that have happened to me. Sorry, my cat's in here. She's being really annoying. Look at this baby. Oh my gosh. Yes. Look at this baby. She's so adorable. So, personal accomplishments. First of all, I cleaned my room from top to bottom like 2 days ago. And it has stayed clean. That never happens to me. Like ever. So, oh crap. I wish I could show you guys. I mean, I guess I kind of could if I like angle it. If I angle that, you can see it. But I cleared off my desk and I cleared off my vanity. There were boxes all over the floor. Now my floor is clean, except for this charger port, which I don't know why I have that on the ground, and this. But it's important for me to keep shit clean so that I don't get into a bad headspace. But I'm really happy right now. I'm happy. I have things together. You know, I guess things are kind of looking up for me. Yes, there have been some setbacks in the last few weeks. I had my body dysmorphia issues. Today I'm not feeling like the best about my face, but at the same time, you know, just getting up in the morning and doing things, productive things. My ankles. So, I have been walking more. I have been doing my exercises. I actually could show you guys my exercises if you want. I have this little rubber thing. I know, it looks weird, but... So, basically, what I have to do is I have to put this around my foot, right? I have to pull it, make sure my foot stays still, and I have to push back, forward, back, side to side, so that I can get the rotation in my ankles. So I've been doing that, and I've been walking, and I've been basically just getting more active. I mentioned in my last video that I gained weight. I actually weighed myself. So it's not as much as I thought. I started off at 105 and right now I'm at 119. I'm 5'3", so I'm not going to obsess over it. 5'3.5", so in the middle of 5'3" and 5'4". That is within a healthy weight range for my size. I am 5'3.5". So I know, isn't that great? I'm like excited, but at the same time, like I feel like I might be a little bit manic because I've been in a bit of like a cleaning thing in the past few days, and when I get into like a manic state, I clean, I do things like excitable things. You know, there are just so many things that I have been doing in the past few weeks. At the same time, I realized that it could just be my mania doing that, but I've been doing art too. And to any artists out there, like, I do have a question. Do you guys find it like extra hard to get into something, like to put your whole self into a piece? Because I believe that I might have ADHD. Because I am never able to fully finish a project. Well, not never, but mostly I'm never able to finish a project fully. But I have started working on something interesting that I will show you. This is something that I got when I broke my ankles. I have not done anything on it except for one page. And that was the page that I did yesterday. Hold on, let me see if I can find it. Here it is. I did this page yesterday. If you can see it. It's kind of cool looking. Did little dots and stuff. This is really good if you have issues with drawing and you don't really feel like sketching things out and you just want to color or paint. This is a good way to do that. Adult coloring books. Personally, this one, it's all right. I would say the biggest problem is the bleeding through to the other side. You might want to put a piece of paper in between so that it doesn't bleed through if you want to use the rest of the coloring pages. There's also nothing to, you know, no dotted line or anything so that you can rip the pages out, which is unfortunate, and you can't even cut it because it will ruin the other pages. So it's still a good gift. My father gave it to me. But yeah, this is kind of just a random video. I just wanted to kind of tell you guys what I've been doing the past few days and just a bunch of random stuff. The catalyst for this was losing someone. So I did lose a close friend, and they're not dead, but we aren't friends anymore. And that's because they realized that I was slipping back into old habits. So us kind of putting that hold on our friendship has kind of made me rethink the things that I've been doing. I need to keep myself accountable for things. And that's what I am going to do. I'm going to continue to walk every day. Probably continue to fill this out every day. Also, I don't think I showed you guys this, but a while ago, when I was alone in my room, I got bored and I did this puzzle. Isn't that great? It's an Alice in Wonderland puzzle. It wasn't hard or anything. Can't remember how many pieces it had, maybe 300 something. It wasn't 1,000 or anything, but it was still, you know, a task for someone who probably has ADHD. But all in the same, projects like these help me keep my mind stimulated because currently I'm not working. I'm hoping to get back into the workforce in the next couple months. So after my ankle, see the surgery site, heals, I will be joining the workforce again. Probably not as an artist like I would hope. For those of you who don't know, I have an art degree that I don't use. So I have an art degree that I don't use. I only really do digital art, but sometimes I will draw. I could show you guys like my miniatures that I've done, but I mean, if I can find them in here. Really, they're not that great because I've done that. Like, I would do these little bugs when I'm bored. So, I would just ask people, you know, what kind of bugs do you want to see? And they would just tell me like, oh, I want a beetle. And I would just be like, oh, you want a beetle? I'll just make you a beetle. See, just a beetle. Little beetle friend. Just a little guy, you know, he's just hanging out there. That's the beetle. I think there are a few more in here. But yeah, this is mostly just a random video. I did this scorpion a while back. Perspective's kind of off though. But there's also a bee in here, I think. Bee. Am I crazy or is there not a bee in here? Oh, I see, there is a bee. Okay, sorry. Little bee. Cute little bee. Not this little This is a rainbow beetle, actually. It's a rainbow beetle. Pretty cool stuff. Stick it on my face. It crawls down. Oh. This is just a queen ant I did a long time ago. But I like to do little miniature stuff. But my favorite is probably the beetle that I have. It's a ground beetle. But yeah, that's just some of the random crap that I do when I'm super bored and stuff. I wonder if I've shown you guys my display case. Honestly, I don't know that I have yet. And my display case is kind of integral to my personality because it has my favorite thing ever in it, which is dragons. I am a huge lover of fantasy. I don't think I've ever said that before here, but I love dragons. I love fantasy creatures. I love griffins. I love hippogriffs. I love anything to do with fantasy, you know. I was a big fan of Game of Thrones. Many times, like, people ask me, like, what my favorite, like, animal or mythical creature is. It's definitely going to be a dragon. I love it. I have been playing D&D recently, and I've been, you know, leading up to painting miniature dragons, and that honestly would be like the most fun thing ever for me to do, just because I love them. I have a couple Game of Thrones dragons. I guess I could show you, but at the same time, I'm not wearing pants again. Dilemmas. I don't really want to show myself in the reflection not wearing pants. Oh. Maybe I won't. Maybe not this time. This video just keeps getting weirder and weirder, I swear. I don't even know. I just wanted to make something today. Just a video, just a random video. Because I don't really have a lot else going on today. Besides, like, also, fun fact, I made this shirt. It's tie-dye. It's bleach tie-dye, though. So, I do have a lot of tie-dye shirts that I make. That's also a good thing to do when you're really bored, but at this point, it's pretty much just me doing things in my room alone for right now. Don't really have a lot of friends. But what I do alone in my room stays between me and you guys. Okay, that was weird. That sounded really bad. No, that's weird. No, but seriously, I don't do anything really interesting. I just look around. I'm just, you know, I mean, nothing. There's nothing. I did get this cute little cat thing, though. Hold on, I'll show you. Hello! Isn't that adorable? It's like the most adorable thing ever for some reason. Like, I don't know why it's so cute, but I also have some anime stuff. Those of you who don't know, I actually watch anime. I am a nerd, yes. Some of my favorites are Hunter x Hunter. Let's see, off the top of my head, what would be considered a favorite? I like Attack on Titan, not as much as I used to. I'm trying to think, honestly. Oh, Vinland Saga, that's a good one. I love that one. Season 2's good. Season 1 is just crazy good, actually. It's like legitimately so good. I was hooked like instantly on that show. So, I have a little glass light up Killua over there. Well, it's plastic, I think. From Hunter x Hunter. I have some Studio Ghibli stuff over there as well. and I've got these like mini little erasers that I set up. I'm kind of weird, not weird, right? Just kind of a nerd. Just a little bit of a nerd, and there's nothing wrong with that, right? Let's see. There's some art on my wall. Some of my display case. That is a pop figure up there. But some of the art on my wall, that's actually a scene from The Walking Dead. I used to be a really big Walking Dead fan in high school. Not so much anymore. I honestly thought it ended a while ago, but it apparently did not. But why is my light off? I didn't even realize that it was off. I don't even understand. So it's starting to get like super dark in my room. I'm probably not going to talk much longer. But I was gonna say, if you guys want, I could do, depending on how many people would actually watch it, I guess, I could do like drawing videos and talk over that. Maybe talk about my life, talk about stories, tell other people's stories if you want. Honestly, I wouldn't be too crazy about like, I don't know. I mean, just, I would be more inclined to do voiceovers. Or I could talk while I draw, you know? But that would take a while, I guess. Doing like a time-lapse drawing might work a little bit better. But, you know, guys, if you want to see something, please comment it. I will definitely take it into consideration because at this point, I do care what you guys think. And I've talked to many of you on Instagram. You're all very nice, and I appreciate all the criticism and feedback you give me. Yeah, so... Oh, there's something else. This little Russian doll cat. He's got a little cat inside of him. And he's got a little cat inside of him. And he has nothing inside of him, I guess. I kind of thought it went on further than that, but apparently not. But I think these are very cute. Just so adorable. If you can't tell already, I love cats. I love cats. Okay, so that's all for right now. I just wanted to tell you about my week, basically. Just been doing stuff, drawing stuff, trying to live like a normal human without thinking about how I look or thinking about the future really that much. But yeah, if you want to see me do a drawing or color out of this book, I wouldn't mind doing that. Just let me know in the comments, I guess.